If everybody's ready, let's get started. All right, we're going to go ahead and call it to order.
Here comes one more.
One more is coming. All right. Madam Clerk, would you roll call, please?
Mayor Loa,
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Betancourt,
Here.
Council Members Bishop,
Here.
Olson,
Here.
Alarcon.
Here.
We have a quorum.
Very good. Mr. Bishop, will you lead us in the pledge, please?
Yes. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So, Madam Clerk, would you please play the public comment code of conduct and read the public participation statement?
Ladies and gentlemen, may I please have your attention? The meeting of the Palmdale City Council is now in order. A code of conduct will now be read, and we request that you comply with it to ensure the efficient administration of the meeting. Members of the public, it is your right to participate in today's City Council meeting, and the Council encourages such participation. However, the right of the public to address the council must be balanced with the need to ensure that public comment does not interfere with the orderly course of the council's business. All are reminded to abide by the following rules. Speakers must cease speaking immediately when their time has ended. Public comment on agenda items must relate to the subject matter of that item. General public comment is limited to subjects within the jurisdiction of the council. Public comment does not include the right to engage in a dialogue with council members or staff. Please remain respectful of the forum and refrain from uttering, writing, or displaying profane, personal, threatening, derogatory, demeaning, or other abusive statements towards the council, any member thereof, staff, or any other person. Members of the audience should be respectful of the views expressed by speakers, staff, and council members, and may not excessively clap, cheer, whistle, or otherwise disrupt the orderly conduct of the meeting. Any person engaging in conduct that disrupts the meeting is subject to being removed from the council meeting. Finally, if you witness conduct or behavior by other members of the public that disrupts your ability to remain engaged or participate in this meeting, please notify city staff. Thank you for your cooperation.
Very good. Are
Yeah.
there any public comments?
Yes, we have one. Eugene Hernandez.
Okay. Eugene?
Yeah, Richard, I would just like to thank your daughter, Becky Loa, for standing up in the Lancaster to Rex Paris in her capacity as a community person. I think that was very honorable. Second of all, I'd like to announce that Wednesday or Thursday is May Day, Workers' Day. And a local resident, Marcos Alvarez, is leading the DPSS workers, SEIU 721, on the strike. And unfortunately, our own supervisor, Catherine Barger, is the one preventing these workers from earning a decent living. And I wish that we as residents would support these workers in their fight for survival. And then finally, I was very disappointed at the last meeting with the city manager. You know, when I asked about Chimbole Center, which, you know, was named after the first mayor of the city, he, all of a sudden, he has designs ready for us. Why didn't you present it before? You know, this has been going on for 6 years. What are you going to redesign? It's not like a rocket center. It's just to make it fireproof and, you know, damage proof. It just doesn't take a rocket science to do that. So I would hope that he would do his job, or if he has designs, come up here and show them. Put them on the wall so we would know what are your designs. You know, as a community, we need a public space that we used to use for weddings and funerals and whatever it was. and it's not asking too much for the city to do on that. Another thing that came to mind today, driving from 25th and S to Palmdale Boulevard, is that stretch of road, the S, is full of potholes. You know, when is your city department, street maintenance gonna take this on? You know, it's hurting our tires, hurting our vehicles. Take this on as a project. You know, I don't know if it's too much to ask for you, but please do that for the sake of the citizens, okay? Thank you.
All right, thank you. Are there any other speakers?
None at this time.
Anyone in the audience wishing to speak? Okay. That will then take us to item 5, which is presentation by the city attorney.
Good afternoon, Mr. Mayor and City Council members. We have one item for closed session, item 5.1, and we can go to closed session at your pleasure.
Our pleasure is now. So thank you very much. So if you're still here, 15 minutes from now? No. We wish, right?
15 minutes, yeah, we wish.
All right. Hopefully won't take too long. Hey, Chuck, how's it going? Good. I talked to Mr. Cash, so. We are reconvened, and we'll move on to item 6, announcement by a city attorney.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and City Council. There was no reportable action from this closed session.
Very good. And Ms. Alarcon, you wish to make a statement?
Yeah, just very briefly, off subject, we all know that there is a 48-hour strike with regard to SEIU 721, Service Employees International Union, who represent county employees who are frontline workers in healthcare, in social services, in a variety of sectors, law enforcement and otherwise. And we just want, I for one want to just say that I stand in solidarity with you in your fight for justice, respect, and dignity in your negotiations moving forward. No coincidence that I'm wearing purple and yellow today, because I just wanted to make that point. I would imagine that the council concurs in that support, and I wish you all well as you are out on the picket line.
Any other comments on that point?
No.
Okay. All right, then with that, we will be adjourned till our meeting on May the 6th, pending any further activity.